about Trump denouncing David Duke and the KKK. This is the tactics the Democrats would use. This is why I say Marco Rubio shocked me. He's now become a totally different person. Marco Rubio is not the Marco Rubio of 2010. And I think what's happened is he's being used and he's being influenced by the establishment to take out the insurgencies. And if you look at the comments, Christy Todd Whitman, Ben Sass, I mean, it's coming from different political directions, some on the more conservative side supporting Cruz, etc., but mostly it's the establishment. And I believe that there's probably been many meetings, there's been a lot of coaching, a lot of money promised, in the hopes that they can get to a brokered convention. Remember, that's only one of the many ways that they'll try to screw any of the insurgents, especially Trump now, because he's in the lead. You know, let's keep everybody in. Let's prevent him from getting 1,237 delegates going into Cleveland. We'll have a brokered convention, and we'll put either Mitt Romney or Marco Rubio in place. What is Mitt Romney doing here? You know, for all these people that have been so quiet about the horrors of the 8 years of Obama, and the horrible use of the race card of Hillary Clinton. I'm like the only one playing the Jim Crow cut. The only one. And yet they're gonna take this incident where Trump doesn't hear in an interview, even though he previously denounced on social media and in a speech, and even back in August, for crying out loud. And it turns into an ad by the establishment against Trump. This is beyond despicable. It is an outright effort to silence your voices here. Because you're deciding this, not them. And they're just pissed off that you're not going along with them and their plans.
I asked Donald Trump 3 times if he would disavow his support of David Duke and the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, I have to look at the group. Trump refuses to denounce the KKK. Think about that. For president?
Ronald Reagan made us believe that it was morning in America again. Well, now the children of the Reagan Revolution are ready to assume the mantle of leadership.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if this is by design or this is just the way it's unfolding organically. I suspect it's organic. But what Trump almost brilliantly has done here has, by winning, he has shown the establishment is even worse than we thought, more entrenched than we thought, more power hungry than we thought, more against the people than we've ever thought. In other words, you know, by him winning, you know, Wall Street, the think tanks, K Street, you know, they obviously want to keep all their money flow and keep the system just as it is and not get the American people back to work and become energy independent. They certainly don't want to build the wall, or else the wall would have been built in all these years. So I suspect this is by design. And when I see the people like Bill Kristol admitting he's prepared to hand Hillary Clinton the Oval Office, he was on Joe Scarborough's program, and Scarborough says the fact of the matter is that, you know, there's no historical precedent with someone doing as well as candidate Trump did yesterday, winning New Hampshire, South Carolina, Nevada, et cetera, and losing the nomination. That's never happened before. Kristol says, right, so we have to stop the momentum. I totally agree. And then, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking, you know, it goes on and on. It's like they want to have Hillary Clinton. What is wrong with these people? Because Hillary Clinton is a third Obama term. Interesting, on the other side of it, Tavis Smiley is warning Hillary Clinton that she can't take the black vote for granted this year. He writes that warning black voters could get on the Trump train. I've talked privately to some of Trump's black friends since I read the piece, and to a person, their critique of him is highly nuanced. Men and women from black America's most privileged classes either genuinely like the guy or they're afraid of being caught as a social media meat grinder, but he's suggesting that could happen. Now, if anybody is